And how was things? We shall go back here to find said things. Oh, that's good enough. Yeah, big old muff. Muff is a metaphor for a foray into vaginas. Okay. Let us beginulate. We beginulate in the greatest game of all time. What about you? I think 20. 20 will do just fine. Just fine. Hello, Whiskers. Welcome to the most depressing game of all fucking time. This game will make you glad that there is a slight, I don't know, a shrub or a berry bush or a flower somewhere at some time. Because this is Bus Driver Simulator 2019. Now, I have played the tutorial, but quite honestly, I have been drinking all night. If you don't know what I'm talking about, by all means, check out my previous streams. Ow. And of course, we're not going to be playing it for too long, as this is the key thing here. We will be playing it to a point, and probably in an hour at the most. And then I will set up the Sleepyboi stream. So, do not forget to refuel your bus. Keeps an eye on the fuel gauge. Your bus is in the garage. Cheaper fuel in your garage in case of emergency. Welcome to the game called Bus Driver Simulator. Yay! Would you like to know what it feels like to be in bus's driver's seat? I sure would. If you play the game with the help of the mouse and keyboard, you can turn the mouse cursor at any time clicking backspace. Wow. If you are ready to start, click the continue button. Okay, I think I can click the continue button, aka enter. First, you need to choose one of the ways to drive your bus. Press F1 on your keyboard, select control mode. Okay then, I guess I'm stuck with the basic bitch of keyboard and mouse. First, you need to you can switch the view of the camera using the C button. Oh boy, look at that! It sure looks like a bus in a sea of nothing. You can see inside the bus, which is always a good thing. You can see the front of it. Let's try to start the engine. Hold OR. Cool. You literally need to hold it down. It's not a matter of you needing to hold it to a point or just tap it. No. You need to hold that motherfucker down for at least 5 seconds. Excellent. The engine is running. It turns off with the help of the same key. You mean by pressing the same key? Like that. Right. Now, we'll try to turn on the lights. L. Okay. Well done. Now turning on the K for in lights. Oh, that is not pleasant. Look, I've been inside shit at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning buses, and they don't look that spaced out. And finally, the lighting of the dashboard is J. Okay. done with the lighting. Do not turn the lighting. Do not turn on lighting when it's still. Done with the lighting. Okay, good, great. Do not turn on the lighting when it is still daytime. Save electricity. Oh. He's not wrong. Or she, or it. Something tells me it's an it. Before turning anywhere, you need to make sure the maneuver is safe. Well, you don't want your maneuver to be unsafe. That is true. Switch to turn signal Q and E. From right, yeah. Okay. Anything can happen on the roads. Sometimes you need a beep. Press the space button. Compared to my trucks, you are a pussy. A royal pussy. When controlling the bus with the help of the keyboard and the mouse, you can turn most of these functions finding an appropriate button on the dashboard, or you can open some hatches, doors, and windows. Oh, that's right, yeah. Apparently you can click on items to change them, but I haven't made that work yet, so... Let's go along the short route consisting of 3 stops. If you don't know which direction you need to go, use help. Hold tab. Now that's useful. That is just useful all around. Gotta get rid of your brake, which is Z. W, which is to move. These parking brakes, the parking brake is removed. You can put it on again when you stop at a bus stop so the bus does not roll back. Try going on ahead, continue to the nearest stop. I can do this. I believe in myself. Stop and open the door so passengers can enter. F for multi-door buses. What the fuck are you doing? Hey, he's drunk. I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that. Let's have a look. Okay, we got oh, dude. You said something to someone, didn't you? Now you get the whole bus ride back to acknowledge your fuck up. Well, do you know what I say to that? I say, hello, totally not lesbian lady. How are you doing? Money is given to each passenger, so deduct all types of fines, blah blah blah. Yeah, you don't want to show up too early or too late. That's the gist of it. But wait, there's less. Oh, here's a guy randomly screaming at... Really? You motherfuckers could not have gotten on... You couldn't have walked that yourselves. I mean, maybe the guy in the camo, but still. Oops. Yeah, to go back, you have to... Yeah, that makes no sense. Let's drive forward then. Don't worry, folks. I am a good bus driver. I've followed all the rules. Unlike that hippie lady there, who's just kind of... Okay. I may have, there it is. I may have clipped through the universe. Ah! You see what I did there? Now we are ready for chaos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Madam, no. No. For starters, you just ripping that woman's outfit right off, except you... actually... Do I dare? The answer is... The answer is... I don't know. By the way, to move backwards, you have to hit X. And then, like, reverse. So, let's start with this. Now we can move forward. Okay. See? We're past the hell place. I mean, the idea of going was clearly almost beyond them. How you have to hit X before going back or forth. It does not matter. What matters is the truth. And what the truth is... I don't know. I don't even try to fucking know. Hey! We can leave now. Go on. Get. You know what you're doing. Go. I don't. What do you want from me? Would you fucking leave? The doors are open. What? Okay. I guess I will reverse. And then move forward again. What? What is it? Why? Fuck it. I've already done this anyway. I know what I need to do. I need to drop people off. So let's go to... Listen to that music, by the way. Also, look at that. Oh. Oh, my. Oh, there it is. Oh, it freaked the living shit out of me for all of 5 seconds. In career mode, the whole city is available to you. You can freely choose a bus and destination. Earn money by transporting passengers. Buy new buses and upgrade them. Choose the time of day to depart. Number of passengers and cars on the road depend on the time of day. Do not forget to refuel your bus or gas stations at a bargain price or in garage. But it will be more expensive. Alternatively, city. Silkenfov is a city in the Moscow Oblast, Russia. Circumflop was established in 1939. Its population is 1,000 number. There are many sites in Sub. This is the time of day where I kind of wish we had an audience. There are 180 historical monuments, including 57 Orthodox cathedral sites. Wow. Wow. That's what I want to see. There are 6,000 kilometers of roads. Blah, blah, blah. Look, the important thing is this town is ready to be abused. Brutally. By the power of the Lord. I am the Lord. I also have flat coke and vodka. Oh, God, that is horrible. Okay. Back to city, select route, buses. Well, I only have one bus, so let's select route. Lenin Square, bus station. Lenin Square. Progyana Street. Lenin Square. Intervals between stops. Oh boy. Oh boy. We are ready to go. Sure, to abort a route, and I have no idea. Hi guys. We're just gonna stop now. I'm gonna hit the brake. Hit F. Y'all wanna get in? Y'all wanna get in, don't you? Good. It's good you wanna get in. Deep inside. For we have a long way to go. So, to pass the time... Wrong button. Oh. No. What are you? Those aren't the right buttons. Those aren't the right buttons at all. Driving school, 804. Okay, so let's leave our locale. At full speed, no less. Collision with car, 200. Oh no. How will I ever deal with such horror? I don't think he understood. I'm a bus. I have the right of way. So I'm minus 136. Red light running. Oh no, that's another thing I did. But the line, did I not understand? The line demands. I must obey. The line. The line! I will kill for the line! Hey, perhaps douchebag can move aside so I can see the box I need to look at. Z, F. Hey, douchebags. That's right. Feed me my money. Oh, okay. It's all coming together just like we planned. We are on the road together, driving a bus. Hey everyone! You ever want to see a dead man? You're gonna see a lot of them. Oh, welcome back to Bus Driving Simulator. I'm channeling the character that must not be named. No! No! You you literal neckbeard, motherfucker. That's not how any... They literally pop out of existence. Is this a fucking Sega Genesis game? What the fuck? Well, I'm sorry, a Mega Drive. That's how we call it in my neck of the woods. Collision 150. Who the hell would ever drive for the sake of just picking up people? Hope you've enjoyed Low Energy Bus. We get you where you need to go. They don't seem too bad. I mean, what the f... Hold on, hold on. Hold on. We need to focus on this. Not that guy, that... Where is he? Okay, a doctor. Okay. It's just... What the fuck? Also, I need to check something very important. I knew it. I fucking knew it, Whiskers. I knew something was rotten in the state of Denmark. LV, would you play an online video game streamer simulator video? There it is. LV, would you play an online video game streamer simulator video game? You mean like YouTube simulator or what's the other one? Startup Simulator? Because yeah, I can do that. I hear actually that particular game is a piece of shit. Welcome, by the way. You have yet to see how lame and sucky I can get while driving a truck from place to place, let alone a bus. Like Twitch Creator Simulator, yeah, I'd play that. I mean, I don't have the money for it, but I'd definitely play it. Someone asked me recently, would I compare Theme Hospital, which I am definitely getting back to. Hell, you'll probably see me play, Fuck you! This isn't how I drive a truck at all. Normally I'm praised for whacking people out of the way. Look at that shit, by the way. I'm literally popping them out of existence. How horrible is that? It's like if you mildly brush them, they will cease to be. Alright, it's official. This town is out to kill itself, and I am its executioner. Do you have to simulate exchanging insurance cards? Apparently in this universe, no. Restart. In the city is Australia. Ooh, Brisbane and Perth. That's kind of cool. I did not know that. Did you know that, Chad? Of course you didn't. You're not white. If you did, though, oh, you would so be informed. But of course, that's a little bit above your pay grade. Speaking of pay grade, I have a Streamlabs down below. What the fuck was that? This is what I wanted to be, by the way. I wanted to be, I'd say, about 40% tipsy before I crash out for the evening. What I wanted also was food, and unfortunately, I did not get any food. You play this game at the movie speed. I would if it didn't just stop me every 5 seconds just to tell me like, hey, you hit a thingamajig. I know I hit a thingamajig, you piece of thingamajig. Here, Lenin Square. It's the most direct. Select route. Begin. Yeah, Ruski bastards. Let us be off. I don't want to abort anything except maybe what the Shauna constantly calls me about. That was like 7 years ago, though. I'm sure it's fine. Get in! All of you! Out of my way! Go on. Public transport sucks, don't it? There's a bomb on the bus and go over 60 miles per hour, it'll explode. Are you kidding me? I'm lucky if I ever reach 60 miles per hour. Meanwhile, in the... Oh my god, this is the saddest bus. Look at that motherfucker! Look at him! He's like, I used to be someone. Then she left me for a man whose legs don't warp in on themselves. At least you have legs, bro. I can't even feel my arms. They're all just kinda... What the fucking hell is this shit? Now also, I want that guy's hat. Just in general. Hi, Oh, this is the incel bus! Yay! Incel bus. Incel bus. We are all in the incel bus. That one's not for us because that includes stuff. Emails. Incel bus away. Following such impressive sights as the Schnitzwechschnitt and the Schnutzfest. Ah, the good old-fashioned communal Schnutzfest, where people picked up their schnorts. But of course, hey, I'm breaking the red light because communism is dead in Russia, okay? We live in a proud, honorable aristocracy led by our Lord and Savior, Vladimir Putin. Look at the little tiny cars everywhere. Tiny cars! Why so tiny small? Like other taxis, they heard about the yellow taxis of New York, but they didn't really understand. Welcome to place. Drop off, come in, don't care, give money. Smell is optional. Listen to elder stories about people in pain. Grandmother Ivanka, very good. Until she not. That story. Second story. Begin listening now. Big shout out to anyone. I do actually get people in who watch me from Russia, so no insults. It's just you don't make the first good impression. That's what I'm gonna say. Your women do, but not your men. Not your men. Might have something to do with the fact that all your women look like supermodels, and I want to bang them. Now, we talk about the most important thing while being a bus driver in Russia: consuming alcohol. And we look at the popping in of the buildings. Enjoy living in your communist era bullshit, mate. And I ran so far away. Doesn't really give me an idea of my next target, does it? It just says that in Russia, bus drives you. These are great graphics. You are the first person to make that most obvious of connections. In bus driver Russia, people don't have opinions, they have poses. In bus driver Russia, everything dead and dying and depressed and oh my god, are you sure the communists died off? Because my fucking Christ, everything here is so depressing. I mean, I thought American and Euro Truck Simulator was bleak, but Jesus Christ. This is all you need. Buildings, people. Peoples, buildings. There's nothing. Look at that woman back there. Gee. They're so dumb, they don't even know how to go to the other door. Whoa. Look at the sadness of this. This whole thing just reeks of... well... socialism! No, in all fairness, this is... it's not bad graphics, I suppose, but... oh my god. This is just depressing. Next, are we going to get, like, Industrial Foundry Simulator? Or are we going to get the, oh, great. More of them. I mean, there's no soul. There's no heart. It's just... they're just things that make your number go up. In a world full of no color beyond gray. I mean, look at it. It's like a nihilist idea of what the world looks like. I can blame Tumblr, but mostly I must blame Facebook. This was Mark Zuckerberg's plan all along. You know, I honestly couldn't thought of a I couldn't have thought of a more. Oh, and it's lagging on top of everything. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. This is not doing anyone a favor. Out and in! You have a task to do. Look how they're walking. They all walk the same, like they're fucking orcs in an early Elder Scrolls game. Look at that. That bitch right there. And now she has nothing else to do. Nothing else. Her whole purpose of existence was to get into my bus and then be hopped off the other side. Now she's just wandering around. Oh, don't get me wrong, orcs. We need to do a hot. We need to break this shit down. Oh, look at it. Look at that motherfucker back there. He knows. He knows. It don't matter. We will now discuss everything that's wrong with this. Number 1. Italian neckbeard, too skinny. Number 2. Generic character needs to go back into the oven for 5 minutes. Is that a doctor? He looks like a white version of Aunt Jemima. Gonna sell me some pancakes. Meanwhile, the next feminist icon is busy masturbating. You understand? No. I can do that all day. I can do it all day. I'm not gonna do it all day. I'm making good money so far, apparently. The important thing is... What the fuck is wrong? Oh! Look at the Leica! Oh, I also love how the trees cut right through the cabin. Yeah, I really appreciate that when I'm looking back here. By the way, I'm looking back here... Oh, shit. X. You see, they're too dumb to realize how to get off a particular time. So, F and G, Z. Everyone and their mother needs to get on. Money. They're all getting the... Oh, I'm sorry there, buddy. It must be rush hour. I'm sure another bus will come around for you. Sucks on you. The whole purpose of your existence is now being made null and void. Yes, I'm quite evil like that. Where would you? Fuck you. What are the... That actually sounds like the noise from playing Operation. Oh no, you took the femur out of place. Damn right I fucking took the femur out. Fuck. Come on. See. Oh my god, operating this via keyboard and mouse is not pleasant. I don't. Yeah. I also love how people do not care in the slightest if I am fucking up people's day. Like, the weirdest thing that ever happened to me on a bus was that we drove right by a factory that was currently on fire. And I mean, on fire. This thing was just ablaze. It was up near Santry in Dublin. And, oh my god, you could taste it in the air a while beforehand. Well, that's embarrassing. Everyone out while the bus is still in motion. Yeah! But then we passed by the bus, the factory itself, and wow. It was just... It was just mental, man. It was crazy, man. Crazy. Unlike me, which is quite sane. Speaking of sanity, I need to drink myself back into it. That is both unpleasant and welcoming at the same time. I fucking hate vodka and coke. Oh. We must continue with our epic quest. How epic is it? This much. In theory, if I make enough money, I don't care that I'm going to be breaking the law. I mean, hell, half the people here apparently have no heads. Hey, if push comes to shove, I can always get a job in Niposkatii. Cool. No, stop doing that. Do you understand? You're hurting capitalism. Capitalism. Of course. It was never about capitalism, was it? It was always about communism. This game wants to promote communist ideals. I mean, look. There he is. The man himself. No, I won't let the world put me down. I will believe in myself. I will move on and up, forward and backwards, and always twirling, twirling, twirling towards the future. If you're all wondering what I'm doing, don't blame me, blame the game mechanics. Mostly the game mechanics. And maybe a little bit drunkenness, but... Out! All of you! You are banned! You're all terrible, terrible people. Route complete. Money earned 700. That font right there says nothing but safety and reassurance. But okay, then how do you go back to Well, there's the M anyway. The M disappears above you, by the way. It's like, I think you just quit and then go back, is it? This is my jam. I got the perfect hat to suit this. In Soviet Russia, bus drives you. I don't know why I turned into the count after a while, but I did. Before revolution, family poor. During revolution, family good. After revolution, family very poor. Progress. My God, this hat is so tight. You're meant to wear it. You're meant to wear it slight, like that sort of thing. Soviet hat, big. Soviet mindset, bigger. Soviet reality, quite small. Let us not talk about Soviet failure. Let us talk about Soviets notness, because we're talking about shit like curtains. Fuck yeah, we need curtains. Super doors, yeah. Money 700. It's literally rubles. Blue. Default or blue. I don't understand. Oh my God, look at that delay. 1, 2. Like nearly 3 seconds. Alright, let's go with blue. So we have curtains and we have super doors, which I don't understand the difference, but okay, we can work with that. We can believe in ourselves. Do you hear that? It's background noise, like in Colin McRae Rally. Oh, that is awesome. What's more awesome is that I need to take a piss. Unlike last time, you all aren't gonna get to see it. I'm more sexual than ever. Can you tell I'm killing time until I can go to bed? Seriously, my hope of the evening was that I was going to eat like a bag of chips or something, but no. No chips for Dylan. Do you know why? Because Dylan decided he wanted to drink more. Now he has plenty more drink. Well, he doesn't have plenty more drink, but he has some drink left. And do you know what he has left to him? Left to him? Beer. Meow. You know what we say in Russia? The cat gets all the cream. More of Lenin Square. No, we have done this before. Chips can be dinner. A chip dinner is fine. Yes, but I did not have a chance to have it because I was too busy getting drunk, and then the place shut down, and then womp. So now I have to make do with bread and pot noodles and rice. I had all that, so I'm good. But it's not the same. Fuck it. This will probably be the last thing I do. So, we roughly leave here. And we end our thing back. Yeah. So, this is a hell of a long journey. But all the Cyrillic language tells me one thing. I have no fucking idea where I am or where I'm going. I'm so scared. Why is anyone letting me be in charge of the bus? It's on my back. So, with that said, proud citizens of Skifskishn, let us be off. We have a long journey ahead of us, and many people will die in process. We shall start by not hitting the right button and wait 20 seconds to get our engine running. It is mostly decadent Westerners with their horrible embargoes that result in that. Oh, I'd abort a lot of things. But this stream will not be one of them. F and G, baby. F and G. Okay, let's have a quick look at our Ooh. Alright, for starters, we have a guy who is in every gay porn on YouTube. We've already established you two. Oh, that's just unfortunate, mate. I've got nothing to say. I'm sure there's something to say about her, but she's kind of hidden. And, Senor Capitan back there. So, our bus is driving on. That's the point of this song. We are the fun bus. Aren't we fun, gang? Because that's what you want in your daily commute to your location. A fun bus driver. Hey, motherfucker, at least I'm trying. Fun bus driver is not condoned by the city. Whee! This game sure involves a lot of stuff. I believe we're coming close to our first stop of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on to your ovaries and or testicular parts. We're going to be stopping soon to dropping people off and collecting people in return. But the real question, the question I ask of all of you, even you in the back rows, can we do it? The answer may not surprise you. Come, slaves, join my caravan of love. Yes. Now we are one body and one bus. Oh my god, you can see the edge on the side there. Look at that! Look at that filter. That is Unity in a nutshell. By the way, this is made with Unity Engine. Don't forget that small fact. If you're seeing lag, I am sorry. But if you're looking up at the sky, yeah, that's the Unity Engine right there. Every man, every woman, join the something of love. We're gonna drive, we're gonna drive, we're gonna drive until we're all dead. Oh my god, I just noticed my screen isn't slowing the fuck down. It's the game. Unity Engine, ladies and gentlemen, at its finest. You got to love Unity. I mean, look at that. Look at that. We got Victoria Beckham and oh. It looks okay. It looks like somebody I'd see on the Drunken Peasants. From about 5 years ago. Fuck you. I can drive when I want to. If I want to continue to slow the fuck down and let people on, then I can do that. The important thing is that our good friends at Sleepyboi our good people at Place are happy. Every woman, every man, join the caravan of love. Did you ever find dinner? The answer is no. No, I did not. I did find more alcohol though. Someone by the name of Whiskers is eating canned tuna. I could say that is ironic, but that would be quite sad. You could almost say, it's a little bit funny, this Whiskers inside. That's not how the song goes. I saw the trailer for Rocketman recently. Remember to add yourself on my Discord and give me some money, or can we find description? No other reason than I thought of Elton John, who is a cam whore. Meanwhile, I am here as your sweet boy. Ain't it just? I mean, alcohol can be entirely someone's dinner. You just need to consume enough of it, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up and you're not hungry anymore. Or at least, you know, you're so drunk that you can't feel hunger. Then again, you can't feel feelings anymore. Haha! It's a little bit sad. Just everything in front of me. Remember, those are prime real estate right there. Just think, inside there might be a sink and a toilet. Watch out, decadent capitalist West. Meanwhile, hey, I'm embracing communism, okay? There's a lot of doctors in their scrubs that want to get on at random locations, don't they? Hi, in Russia, we don't actually have hospitals. Doctors just perform surgery inside apartment. It's easier that way. It's a funny bit little. She's hot. She's hot, but she doesn't know it. She's hot, but unfortunately she already knows it. Onwards! Z, F, G. Yes, but are you? No? You're not waiting for me, huh? Okay, F, G. This is like the most unbussy thing I've ever seen. For starters, I'm not seeing a single person desperately rushing up, holding their pants up, going like, wait for me, wait for me. Like, that was me in Dublin, more times than not. Fuck. X, return. Don't worry, guys, we haven't completely forgotten about you. Oh my god, there's a lot of people. Z, F, G. Ha! You get nothing and you like it, you pieces of poop. Playing this like Truck Simulator is next to impossible. When you play Truck Simulator, you can just kind of drive forward and hope for the best. It looks at this point, yeah, standing room only. That's a gander. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this must be rush hour, man. This must be rush hour. Go on. Go on! Jesus. If you're wondering about the lag, I am too. I mean, this isn't exactly high-grade bullshit, is it? What town is me? Scorpa, Scorpifop. Skorfevov Oblast near Moscow. Basically, it's a town near Moscow, as far as I can tell. An oblast. Oh, I'm sorry. The Russians want to make it particularly detailed. Really? Okay. Let me work it like this. Is it a town? The answer is yes. Is it near Moscow? Yes. Then it is a town near Moscow named Salva Alfisbik. I know it ends with a V. It ends with a V and starts with an S, and I'm sure the Nazis fucking roasted it on their march to Moscow. Skorpa Skovayo Oblast. Yes. Yes, that is what the town we are currently in. What the fuck happened here? Is the game loading after I paused it? What the fuck? I think it did. Okay. Like, F, I guess. It's almost like if you're from Eastern Europe, you can't seem to make a game that fucking works. But hey, it's okay. We have people like Seth here to remind us that Slavic memes are the best memes. Why? I don't fucking know, but they squat a lot and they drink one of the beers I had recently. What was it Zilzwecki? Yeah, they drink Zilzwecki and smoke their fucking Camel. Oh my merciful marmalade. Oh. They are superior memes to all other memes. Just ask all the other memes that happen to have Cyrillic languages. Look, here are three boys posed together in a background that looks like something out of 1989 Microsoft Windows graphics. Point is, this game is broken and it's boring, and even by simulator standards, oh my god, you need to add something. Where's the fucking flair? Where's the investment? Why do I care beyond unlocking other buses? I don't have the money for Gloat Simulator. I don't have the money for anything. I spend it all on alcohol and stupid hats. And Bus Simulator. Do you want to know how much Bus Simulator cost me, by the way? Because I can show you if you like. I'm sorry, it's not Bus Simulator, it's Bus Driver. Bus Driver Simulator cost me please let it be less than the cost of the fact. It is actually, in all fairness, it's not as much as I remember. It's not as much as I remember. It is currently going for 10 quid. It is a quality hat. It is a superior hat. And here's the biggest irony of all. I bought this in Omaha, Nebraska. for $20. American capitalist dollars, I might point out. Too late. Past the point of refund. Ah! So, we are left here. Just me and alcohol. $420 for 20. Or for $20. No. This was 20. This was 20 quid. 20 quid. I also bought two other things, but for love of Christ, I can't remember what they were right now. When I played Papers, Please, I put the hat on. If I played Russia Bleeds, I'd play this. Point is, if you want a communist Russian bullshit, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. But the real question is the meat, of the question is, what do you all think of Bus Simulator? Now, I have theories, and most of which involve me screaming at the makers of it, going, "It's not ready yet! It's not ready yet!" But you still want to pay 10 quid for it? That's worth 2 of these hats, and I can guarantee you, this hat is worth everything. I got rid of the communist iconography, and you end up with the hat that M. Bison wears in Street Fighter. It's low energy, but kind of upsetting that it's not free for the quality. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's the best they can do for 10 quid. I mean, House Flipper had... that was in competition for House Flipper, for the money I had at the time. I was like, I could spend money on this, or I could spend money on that. I picked Bus, because I know you all love your simulator games. I like my simulator games too. But you motherfuckers really love your simulator games. And yet... the shit that I got in exchange was like, yeah, a $5 at most I'd have paid for that motherfucker. A $5 after it's done. It's not finished. What is not finished as well, however, is me. Because remember, when I'm finished this stream, we go over to bed mode. And we go over to we go over to you watching me sleep, because I don't imagine a single person is going to wake me up with the fucking notification. But if they are, what I will do is I will put these headphones on top of that motherfucker there, and if I'm woken up, I'm gonna be woken up, don't worry. It's low energy, but kind of. Then do we do the bed stream? Yep, that's it. I'm just killing time. I want to finish off the alcohol before I go to bed. It's nothing much else. I mean, I can start another game if you guys look at the line of my fucking skull. Oh, look at that shit. I mean, I can even pop back into Bus Simulator if you guys want. It's just... you know what I'm up for? Some trucking. No, I'm not. Not for trucking either. I kind of do just want to crash. But I want to finish my alcohol too, so I'm going to finish my alcohol and then crash. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to have to keep me company until then. Looking at my games I've got here that I could use to pass the time and play a simulator and play a stimulator. Oh well, the easiest way to do that is simple. Whiskers, what are you wearing? There is a toll, you see. And if you're not wearing the right thing, you must pay the price. And if you pay the price, you best do it more naughty rather than nice. I'm wearing a collar, but other than that, I'm nude. Nothing. You can put it down to whiskey dick, but I'm Irish, so by default. Bye, communist symbol of oppression. Bye. Fucking think of my head. But no. You good whiskers. You are more than welcome to be here in nothing but your collar. It's just unless you have a lack of penis, no, you aren't really going to do anything for my increase of penis. You see, we have a penis glut here, and I imagine in your community a penis glut is a good thing. For my community, it is a bad thing. Meanwhile, I will turn myself into Jontron in the most traditional way possible. Communism is bad. I'm gay, cat. So sorry. I know you are, sweetie. I know you are. So long as you don't go crazy like the last motherfucker, we all good. And the last motherfucker, well, he did not have the wisdom of the cat. The cat is known for a lot of Ooh, I just thought of a game I could play right now. Let me set it up in the background while we talk. Like you motherfuckers have any say in the matter. I'm God. Well, I suppose you could leave anytime you wanted, but still, I am God. The game I thought about was... Alright, fuck it. It's been too long. AOE 2. We coming for you. Right. By the way, my persona was always an albino sloth bear. I like that because the girl who made it for me was incredibly fucking hot. I mean, Jesus Mike. Fucking hell, she was gorgeous. She was like... She made you want to go and just... hurt other men on the off chance that they were challengers for you when she hadn't even met them yet. But the important thing is you beat them to death and then buried their corpses, and then they weren't a problem for you. In the process, she'd also draw you art, so that was also good. Persona as a human. Oh, human. Blech. Actually, these days, I think if I'm gonna be a persona of anything, I would be not an albino sloth bear, which is a good choice for me to this day. I think an orangutan. I always thought I looked more like an orangutan than And I have nothing against orangutans. I mean, like I just said, I look like one. It's just, if I'm gonna go for any. Alright, let's keep it simple. In case you're wondering why the fuck I'm picking this, quite simple. I can go to standard game and make it as short as quick as I like. Britons versus the Incas. More like the Portuguese versus the Mayans. Oh, that doesn't make much of a difference. You'd make it cute, right? Yeah. I love when an orangutan looks at something. It like comes over and is very curious and picks up and goes like, ooh, ooh. That's kind of how I played third shift supermarket assistant, man. Dude, if that's a thing, I will make an entire series out of it. Population, dark age, blah 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 blah, and we cannot begin because last time I checked, they wait, not mines. Portuguese, woo! Portugal will wipe out the Mayan race. Genocide. Meanwhile, in Modville, I completely forgot I added all these mods. You know what I have to do tomorrow? I have to go into the editing tool, and then I have to update saying that we're also playing Age of Empires. And I guarantee you, at least 2 people will be like, ooh, now I'm interested. Because AoE fans and all my simulator fans, they don't overlap. What's his name? Pagan Situation is a good example. He likes what I do, but you know, what I do does not include this shit. Also, I don't even need to finish this. I just need to finish my alcohol. So this is really background at this point. Plus enjoying the fucking sweet soundtrack of AoE 2. I mean, Jesus. Tap dancing Christ. I know this is nostalgia talking, but babies, all of them. Do. Let me do a shot. Alright there, Whiskers. This is what I have, and this is what I have. JD and Coke, and vodka and Coke. So, I don't have the luxury of a shot, but I can do a mouthful. So. Oh, that vodka. That vodka and Coke has been sitting in the fridge for over a week now. It is no one's friend. Least my own. Oh, God. Yeah. Hola. We must find more sheep. 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 Ah, where's the sheep? Alas. No more sheep. Yet. A spark of the future. Tell you one thing, man. I cannot at all support bad tasting alcohol. A lot of people are like, oh, alcohol, the sole purpose of it is to get you drunk. And today I say, absolutely agree. If you want to go and get yourself a drink that is like a juice or something like that, I 110% agree. The problem is, why can't you have both? Why can't you find that nice blend between incredibly potent motherfucker that will knock you on your ass and a drink that will also taste like, you know, all the nice drinks you'll have when you don't want to get drunk? Hola. Wait, did I put a mining camp next to... Yeah, I did. Well, looks like low energy videos made a boo-boo again. Once the acid from the last hit dissipates, I'll probably do another hit. Its best way to call it is not a shot, but a hit. Build another mining camp. And of course, I'll build it down here when the time is right. We got one up here, but right now I need to upgrade to the feudal age. So, but this time your enemy's base. Well, that's over there. We can't do it. There's nothing we can do to yet. When we get over there, we're going to fuck their shit up. You know? A good Christian response. You know what? Here's a great story involving this. When I was in school, my teacher said he suddenly called me out. I'm trying to think of what class it was. Yeah. Oh God, I don't know what. That's the only way. No, the only way is to destroy them in an unholy war of genocide. That's the only way you can win then. But yeah, so he called me out and he said, Dylan, he had a very culty accent. Do you your strategy games? Even he knew I was big into my strategy games. Like, everyone knew I loved my strategy games. Hiya, Red. You missed out all the fun tonight, but we're here to wrap up my streaming before I do my Sleepyboi stream. So you're more than welcome to join us until then. I'm not going to even finish playing this game. I'm literally just going to play this until my alcohol is dead. But he said that with your knowledge of strategy games, like, what are the resources you need to build up a city or build up a town? And I was just there like, okay, like, I knew that this wasn't a real thing, but I went like, oh, wood, food, gold, and stone. But then I said, well, wood can be any crafting material, food can be anything you can eat, gold is trade, and stone is anything you can build. Well, stone is stone. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. About time you got that shit sorted. Well done to you, man. Well done. That is a genuinely good thing. It's a metaphor of like a bartering tool. I mean, by that logic, wood is also a metaphor. And that's kind of what we were going for in the class, what he was talking about. Well read. Can you rap? ¿Estás pronto? Sim. As do I, hence why I went a little bit quiet. Dude, the gauntlet is thrown down. All you can do is say yes or no. No shame if you can say no. I can't rap. That's why I don't play. But if you can, that's a talent. A talent that, regardless of your quality, must be respected and explored. Bitch, that is the most. That is one of the more bullshit things I've ever heard you say. You can or you can't. Uh-huh. Come on. Say it or you can't. There's no shame in not. But there is shame. There is shame in denying your inequality. Your, not inequality, your inadequacy. There's nothing wrong with not being number one in everything there, honest. If you can't rap, you can't. If you can, well, answer his question. For that what is all that it was. I know there is a mod for this, but I need to get my hands on it. The Elder Scrolls AoE 2. I would fucking love that shit. Really? Whatever, ladies. My meta. Context, baby, context. If it is a phrase that all the hip young linguists are using, well then, gotta hear about that metagame. Come on, give me something more to go with. Oh, you use meta like I immediately assume. Listen, when you were a kid and your teacher told you that you could be anything you wanted, they were lying, except for me. Oh, is that the angle you're going for there, Red? Okay, like what play style in tactical games? Okay, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before I get around to Red, Whiskers, you are looking at a pure and utter turtle. I am a turtle. My advantage is the ability to eat everything you throw at me. Just eat it over and over again. Completely gimping you for any future attacks that I may throw at people. For example, you might say that, oh, this motherfucker, he doesn't have an army. All he has is these couple of really powerful buildings. Well, I'm gonna launch my army against him. Alright, so enjoy spending hundreds and hundreds of units of food and gold and wood, metal and whatever the hell else. It's not gonna end well. I'm a turtle, yeah, I am all about the turtle. Which, don't get me wrong, has its drawbacks. I've experienced them. I've done live streams where my weaknesses have been shown. You're a snapping turtle, I see. I am indeed. I wait until they've kind of done their piece. I also move like a mighty tortoise, which, you know, on the lower difficulty settings, nothing wrong with that. Honest Red, he is 110% behind me there because we had this whole conversation while playing Mice and Magic, which was something I need to get back into. I'm just doing, like I just said, I'm just doing this kill time. At this point, I do not give a flying fuck how this night goes. Fabian song. Was Fabian the one that fought Hannibal? No, that was Scipio. Was Fabian the one who created the lemons and limes? Turtle style. Ah, okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's the best style. I mean, for example, imagine watching a live stream of two turtlers going at each other for hours. You know, at a certain point, you're just kind of like, I can skip and come back in an hour and I'm pretty sure the same thing is happening on screen, which is next to nothing. I mean, I know professional like streamers who love StarCraft, which is, you know, the same logic as this shit, just in a different way. But you look at a game like StarCraft and it is just geared towards two turtles would be mine. I know, right? That's why I don't play. By the way, that's why I don't play like I normally play. I mean, you think this is me turtling? Oh, fuck no. Red knows, because he said himself he is a turtler. So he understands, like, what I am doing is actually kicking it into high gear in comparison to the shit that is like normal. Look at that. I had a oh, what was his name? He was a StarCraft player anyway. He showed up in a stream where I was playing, and he was like, "Hey, you shouldn't have your camp so far away." And all I could think of was, yeah, well, maybe they shouldn't be so great at chopping down trees. And I was like, yeah, that was such a great response. And afterwards, like, hey, maybe I'm drunk. Which is great because that also applies here and now. Good thing it's not like I'm gonna go to sleep while live on stream or anything. What I'm trying to say is that 9/11 was clearly an inside job, but more important than else, the inside job was clearly an inside job. Evan's not the only one who has the right to blow your mind. While you work over that bombshell of a revelation, I need to take a piss. I got the terminated shit. What the fuck happened? Did I miss something? Nightbots. No, I got rid of Nightbot. At least I thought I got rid of Nightbot. What happened? Right. Fish for the fish god. Scallops for the scallop throne. Let the galaxy foam. That's a little bit of 40k going on there. A little bit of corn there for you all. You're all probably wondering, is he gonna finish off doing this? Like any good Christian god, the answer is sure, why the fuck not? Hell, I mean, I've got the rest of this, which is gonna be consumed now. Oh, that feels like a wall of iron has just been shoved in my mouth. Well, before we can do that, buddy, we have to upgrade the all-important market. That ties into our heavily gimped wood trade. Wood is kind of like the international banking conspiracy of the Jewish people of Zion, you see. You need markets before you can do anything. And who are the best people who run markets? I'm not saying that 9/11 happened on a Jewish holiday, because that would be incorrect. But the rest of it, though, I'm doing this with my hands. It makes more sense. Work fast, the slaves. Oh my god, they're in the Imperial Age. We're not even in the Castle Age yet. Just so you know, the Castle Age is the age prior. He's right. The only way we can solve this is with more fish. But, my lord, don't you think that perhaps we should focus more on the silence? Fish. The man who sent the memes has spoken. Well, he's hieroglyphed. Hieroglyph. He used pictures to solve it. He memed it, if you will. Yes. He memed it. Wait till Castle Age, and oh boy, are you gonna get yourself some strong fishing pluses. We can only wait. Yes, we can. In the meantime, let's talk about all the times we convinced girls to take their clothes off for money. The first time I was 17, and I knew a girl who hated her body as much as I loved it. That was a beautiful summer. Check out Boston one year if you're in it. The girls, they don't give a shit. What the fuck was that? I retract everything I just said there, because I've never actually been to Boston, and if I had, it will compound the knowledge in my mind that I am indeed schizophrenic, and I completely have a secondary life. But something tells me, yeah, if you went to Boston and you offered girls money, there would be nudity involved. Thing is, why does it need to stop at Boston, you know? Build more galleys. Do the thing. When I was a young man, I set fire to a man's house. Oh, there was no reason. I just thought you don't want to share it. Look at that. They have fucking fire ships and everything. Boston is known for its grills. It's true. And they're fake Irishmen. Oh my god. The fake Irishmen who for a couple of hundred will come over to Dublin and meet people like me who are like, "Hi mate, how are you? Yeah, like I'm Irish. What are you?" And all I can say is like, "Oh, no." You're really not. I once cornered a literal Bostonian. By asking them the important questions. What do you think about the current climate in Ireland? Right, in terms of like politics wise. And he gave me the longest stare, and then he said, and I swear to Christ, we need to get the English out of Britain. No, of course that would make no sense. We need to get the English out of Ireland. And I'm like, okay, but that's not what I asked you. Like, what do you give about the current political climate in Dublin? So he keeps on asking me more detail, and then he finally went like, "Oh, you mean like Irish on Irish? I thought you guys were over that." He didn't realize that things like political confusion and bullshit and this is not a good story to tell while drunk, because quite honestly I am missing key points and I am also saying it half drunk, so half drunk be damned. I am quite inebriated. I was half drunk back when I was back in the barrel store. By the way, big shout out to everyone who was there in the barrel store right now. Watches past or present. Alright. Quick current game. Yeah. Come on. Fuck off. Whatever, you know. Also, you need more fishing boats. Something tells me that if I play Tropico right now, you would tell me to be a heavily fishing based industry, which could be done. If I played The Sims, I think you would tell me to put my Sims in towards the fishing industry. Look, buddy, I love fishing. I do. I will gladly partake in nibbling, biting, licking, placating, helping to release extra juices from said fish objects of all shapes and form. All things regardless. I need to say it with a sort of like, I need to say almost like a response to someone who says something very smart and I have no way to respond to it. So instead of saying something like, well, we can agree to disagree, I'll be like, well, all things regardless. You know? I still want to come out as number one, you know. By the way, if Joe ever watches this video, Joe, 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 Joe. Death, death, die, please. You. No. Good. Anyway. With that sorted, with that statement of fact made, I once again find myself as a focal point as four things to do. I'm not quite sure what to do. Don't get me wrong, the the vodka and coke of that. I just think it pass. Fact of the matter is, I do not want to wake up at 4 in the morning and get sick. So I think the JD and coke can wait until another time. It's a have to. So yeah, I do believe the time is time. The focus is focus. The blood sacrifices have indeed been inserted into said anuses to make it into a true blood sacrifice. Just in case you thought that you could actually go elsewhere. Right, so for the next 6 hours, not this stream of course, because that would kind of defeat the purpose of being streaming for what, nearly 2 hours. I will be asleep in this angle in particular. A little bit more before we go. There. So, I will be asleep with my TV working its magic here. I mean, this thing is a motherfucker, so I have no choice but to acknowledge it. Plus, the headphones I use normally, oh my god, every time I take that off in mid-conversation, it is just like a tonal difference. If I could get that down to a I would definitely do it in I would definitely whatever the fuck I was gonna say. I've lost in a sea of alcohol. So the gist is the following. I'm going to log off now, and then in a few minutes I will log back on. I will go to sleep. I will have my mouth, my mic as close to me as possible. My screen, I already am fucking drunk. My cam is as close to me as I can get, and I have like a 42-inch TV staring at me, doing me in slow motion. So yeah. The question is, over the next at least 6 hours, probably more, what will you do with that? Now, if you wish to wake me up, links will be in the Discord. If you don't need to do jack shit, do you? Point is, I will be up when I am up. I will be asleep when I am asleep. and I will play the rest of the night and the morning, indeed, by ear. I'll spend the next 6 hours breathing. You sure there, Rosie? I mean, I'm not gonna say that's a very racist thing towards people, the majority people who no longer breathe, but whatever, bigoted piece of shit. Whatever, okay, whatever. Anyway, headphones will be right above me. TV will be high enough, and yeah. So you know what's on stake. On stake. You know at this point. So I'm just gonna say goodnight. I've been training on, and yeah, the rest is up to you. See you all in a few minutes, and after that fact, see you all when you next wake me up. I guess it's up to you, baby.